it do, what it ain't, y'all. This your girl, such a craziness. I'm coming to you, and you with another Word on the Street segment. Make sure you like, come subscribe, and share this video. So, you know, the Neighborhood Talk had dropped some tea that Miss Porsha Williams and Miss Kenya Moore will be returning to the season 16 for Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I was like, oh, shit. Now, right after Kandi just dropped the bomb on us at the Grammys, might I add, that she is checking the deuces. Nope, she is still in great standing with the network, and she still will be doing further ventures with them as well, but just not for Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, Andy, he did say something about this, because people, I mean, we want to know, like, what's the hold up?
Kandi's leaving Housewives of Atlanta is now having everyone saying, well, what is happening with Housewives of Atlanta? Why aren't we getting an update? What's going on? And so, I didn't want to talk about it. Back? Well, no, I do want to say, I'm not announcing.
You see how he went right past that? He said, no, I do want to.
Anything. But we're on it, and the casting is superb. And it's funny because I saw casting last week, and last week I was thinking, okay, this is going to be great. We have a sense. And by the way, now that we know Kandi is leaving, that also allows us to put other puzzle pieces together and figure out.
Meaning, y'all don't have to dish out that large amount of sum of money, and y'all can be able to afford some other people on the show. That's how I took it as, talking about some puzzle pieces. Okay, Andy.
Okay, well, you know, where do we go here? And she's a big loss. But I think, you know, it allows us to figure out the future. And I guess this is me just saying I'm very excited about the casting that we have. Very.
That's all you can say?
That's all I'm going to say, babe. Because there's nothing else to say.
More.
No, I know.
All right.
There's nothing else to say.
Yeah, it's a lot more to say. Y'all need to tell us who's going to be on the damn cast. Period, point blank. But anyways, now Radar Online, like I said at the beginning, is saying a different tune. They're saying, no, Porsha has not signed nothing. It's not set in stone. So let's get into what they had to say. Hold on to your peaches, because Porsha isn't officially a Real Housewives of Atlanta cast member again. At least not yet. Sources connected to reality star tell Radar Online that she has not signed a contract to rejoin the show. They're told that she isn't the only one either. So who else? No one has signed a contract for season 16 of Real Housewives of Atlanta. No one is locked in, the insider confirmed to RadarOnline.com on Tuesday, which includes her Real Housewives of Atlanta arch enemy, Kenya Moore. We can reveal that some contracts have been given out, but haven't been signed, sealed, or returned. Okay, so they've been doing some offers, but ain't nobody, you know, signing like, yes, I'll take this deal and we'll proceed. Child, must not been a good offer. But one insider said that there's been plenty of talks about the possible cast before Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kandi Burruss announced she was walking away from the franchise after a 14-year run. So they was in the work. And then I heard, well, I didn't hear, I saw, you know, word around town was they had got rid of, I think, Eric Fuller. He was one of the producers for the show. They had got rid of him. So, child, I don't know what to tell you, but they bad. Now, Kenya Moore, she be doing her little press tour for the movie. I think she got, what is it called? Let me know in the comment section below. I forgot what it's called, but it's based off a true story, and I think Lifetime is playing it. But yeah, she been doing her press tour for that, as well as, you know, they talked about Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, when it came to what she had to say about Real Housewives of Atlanta, she had said that the Real Housewives of Atlanta cast for season 16 is almost final. Okay, they almost dotting their I's and crossing their T's. And she also spoke that there will be a shift in star power after a lackluster season 15, which had a significant drop in ratings. Okay, and she also went further to say, you know, she thinks they're creating a new dynamic with some new cast members as well as some oldies but goodies. Now, at this point, I just think y'all should bring to the table, and a lot of other people think that too. Go ahead and bring Fei Fei back on in the fold, okay? Go ahead and bring Porsha, freaking Fred, yep, as well as some new people. And let me see. I mean, I would love to see Nene back on there, but we know that ain't gonna happen. Who else we got? Yeah, we can Sonya, Drusadora, Marlo. She need to go back to being just a friend of the cast personally, cause she gave what she could, but now that we ain't got Kandi, what she gonna give? So yeah, and some new people. Hell, some people were saying, go ahead and bring Quad over there. Just do a little switcheroo. Phaedra go back over there, then Quad come on to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, because hell, your castmates say you be spending more time with them anyway. But for this last point, I wanna drop on y'all. Now, Funky Dineva, he did talk about this whole cash shakeup and about Porsha coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta, as well as a new person that he done heard through the grapevine that might be joining. So check this out.
Kandi Burruss announced that she will no longer be returning. And you know what? After 14 years, we bid you farewell, and nicely. And you want to know what's funny? After 14 years, and I know that they'll never do this because there's been no precedent set for this, I would love to see at the beginning of the first episode of the new season, that they do a farewell package for Kandi, sending her on her way, or maybe she do one last scene or something to wrap up her story, or maybe she just leave and take a break and come back. I've said this for years, that Kandi's story has been fully realized, that her story had been fully realized and there was nothing else left to give. Now, here is what I do hate. I hate that Kandi decided to exit a season after Phaedra has now joined another group of girls, because now to bring Phaedra back over to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, that's going to make Bravo as a whole look janky. You know what I'm saying? That she's jumping from show to show to show to show. And plus, she's probably contracted now with Purveyors of Pop. She probably couldn't do it anyway. But this would have been a prime opportunity for Phaedra to get back in the mix over there with the RHOA girls. Porsha is coming back. Phaedra and Kenya got some unfinished business, and then they could have built the group out around those three, and we could have picked up with Phaedra's storyline where we left off at, versus her coming over here to Married to Medicine, which is not a good fit, and her not wanting to talk about anything related to what happened with this previous group of friends. So it's unfortunate. Kenya did an interview on V103 in Atlanta when they were asking if Nene Leakes would be coming back. And, like I've always said, you can't call your employer, can't call them, can't sue them, can't go get Ben Crump and think that these people are going to bring you back. Yes, Nene was a cash cow for Bravo, but there are plenty of, everybody's replaceable. As Dr. Heavenly always says, everybody is replaceable. I honestly and truthfully don't give a damn if Marlo comes back, unless Marlo finna show us a man or show us where she was getting her money from. Sheree, Sheree being in the mix is always cool as long as she's in a friend of the show capacity. Sheree really ain't got nothing going on. I know a lot of y'all ain't gonna like this because y'all like it being an all-brown cast. I think that this is the perfect time to bring Kim Zolciak back into the fold, regardless of her color. Kim got all types of shit going on over there. And it would be very, very, very interesting to watch Kim's divorce play out with the RHOA girls and not on her own doggone show. Drew and Sonya never did it for me at all. They never did it for me. Now, I have heard through the grapevine that Ming Lee is going to be on there, and I think that they're skewing that way. So if Ming is going to be on the show, Porsha is back, then it means they're about to skew younger. and that we're about to have some really cute things going on.
So tell me what you think about this in the comment section below. Do you agree with Funky? Or what are your picks for Real Housewives of Atlanta new cast for season 16? Let me know down below.